What's up guys, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. So what I have got in store for you today is just my little morning routine on my day off when I'm 8 weeks out from my first pro show. So I'm heading over to LA in end of March this year, 2020, and I'm going to compete as a WBFF Fitness Pro. So I won my pro card in October 2019, last year, so just under 5 months ago. Won my pro card. I actually entered in bikini because that is what I thought my body was best suited to. Got up on stage, did so well, felt amazing on stage, but came second because I wasn't actually the right fit for bikini. I, for some reason, don't know how, genetically must be, came out with a pretty good set of abs, which is not really what they want for bikini. So I got second place, but I did get awarded my pro card, and the WBFF judges told me that I need to be in fitness. So we are jumping up a category, going into fitness and heading to LA for my first pro show, which is pretty exciting, also very, very nerve-wracking, because I'm literally getting on stage with like the biggest names in WBFF. The LA show is going to be epic, and yeah, American show, so of course everything is going to be very, very over the top. So we are heading there for a couple weeks in April. So anyways, this is my morning routine for a day off. So I'm just going to be doing my check-in this morning. I'll show you what my body's sort of looking like at 8 weeks out, what my measurements are, and then I'm also going to make some breakfast. This is what I kind of typically have on a day. So anyways, I hope you enjoy the video, and like and subscribe. This is my first video. I would love to get a few followers. That would be pretty freaking cool. And there will definitely be more videos to come like this, probably a little bit longer. This one's just going to be a little taster of see how I go with the editing and see how I go with filming. So yeah, enjoy. So when I do my check-ins, I do it first thing in the morning. I usually have like a little bit of a coffee, get the body moving, go to the toilet, and then do my check-in then. So now that I've done my weight, I'm gonna do my measurements. So I just use like a super basic like sewing tape measure, and then I just do shoulders, waist, butt, thighs, calves, and stomach as well. So I do like the smallest part of my waist, and then I also do like the largest part, which is like the lower tummy, which is always the last to shrink. And that's it. So I do those same measurements every single week, and I do them at the same time every single week. So first thing in the morning, haven't eaten anything, just had a coffee, been to the toilet, in the same sort of state every single week. So that way it's sort of like the best way to measure what is changing, because you are in the same state every single week. Because if I weighed myself at night sometimes and then weighed myself in the morning, I do have clothes on, and weighed myself in the morning sometimes, I can fluctuate about like 2 kilos in a day. So if you were doing it at different times every single day, you're going to be really disappointed if one day you weigh yourself in the morning and then next week you weigh yourself at night and you've like put on 2 kilos, which is totally normal to do that in a day, but that's why it's best to measure yourself at the same time every single week. This is what my body is looking like at the moment. I'm definitely feeling a lot leaner at 8 weeks out from the show than I was at the New Zealand show, which is a good thing, because going into fitness versus bikini last time, I need to be a whole lot leaner than I was last time, even though like I came in pretty good. We definitely need to take it to that next level to be in fitness, pro fitness. So I only have one day off today, so I need to get as much done as I possibly can. So what I normally do is get a notepad and make a list of all the things that I want to get done today so that I can actually get them done, because sometimes you get halfway through the day and you actually forget the things that you wanted to get done. So I make a list, write it down, then I can tick it off as I go. So now that I know what I'm doing for the rest of the day, I can start making some breakfast. I had my calories cut today, so up till now I've been on 1995, so just under 2,000 calories a day, and today we cut it back to about 1,815, so quite a bit of a cut, but with only 8 weeks to go, we kind of need to start stepping it up. I'm also doing, as far as output going, so I've got 5 weight sessions a week. One of them's full body, a few lower body, and then obviously another upper body day. And then I'm also doing 2 cardio classes, about 50 minutes long, and then also doing 3 times a week. I've got 5 minutes of HIIT, so either on the assault bike or sprint. So I do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 5 minutes at the end of my weight session 3 times a week. So I do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that is my output for the week, as well as 15,000 steps per day. And then my calories are 1,814. So it's a pretty decent deficit every single day, but that is how you get results. I find one of the hardest things about prep is when you start thinking about it as like a whole big thing that you have to lose, I don't know, 5 or 6 kilos. What I try and do is I try and think about it, just tick one thing off at a time, just do one day at a time. And if you're struggling with your food, just be like, I'm just gonna get it right today, and then tomorrow you can forget about, not worry about tomorrow, just get it right today. And then tomorrow you can do the same thing again. You just get yourself in that mindset where you're not thinking about dieting for 8 more weeks. You're thinking about dieting just for today. Just get it right today. And then tomorrow you're got a fresh start. You've got a fresh lot of calories to work with again. Just do one little step at a time. Alright, so for breakfast, I find that if I have like a super carby breakfast, by about 10 o'clock, I'm pretty hungry and I almost get like a little bit shaky. So I need to have like a pretty high fat breakfast, which is why I have these beautiful things, eggs. So I'm kind of feeling like making egg scramble. So what I do is I usually put 1 egg and egg whites in, and then just grab egg whites out of here. So 1 egg, egg whites, and then chuck in a whole bunch of veggies like zucchini, capsicum, cauliflower, whatever I've got in the house. And that sort of gives you like a really high volume food with not very much calories, which is what we like at the moment when you haven't got much to work with. And I actually also got some tofu, and I'm tempted to try it because tofu is protein. It's actually quite high in fat and protein, so I might chuck that into my veggie scramble as well. Never done it before, don't know what it's going to taste like. Hopefully it tastes alright. If anyone that knows how to cook tofu properly, just comment below and tell me how to do it properly, because I'm just going to be totally winging this. See how that goes. Alright, so I've got all my food out, and I decided with my YouTube channel that I'm not even going to try and fake anything. I'm just not going to lay things out pretty or do it any different to how I normally do. This is literally just how I get things out. So zucchini, cauliflower, tofu, very experimental, eggs, egg white, and spinach. And then what we do is get it in a pan. Pan goes on the gas. And this is a little lifesaver, so if you need to cook things in your non-stick pan is losing its non-stick, which mine is currently, I actually need to get a new one, is just a little light spray of this, and that way things don't stick and you're not actually using too much oil, which is where a lot of calories are. So just a quick spray and then we can get cooking. whole plate of food doesn't actually have to be that many calories. So that's why you choose foods like zucchini, egg whites, cauliflower, or your veggies basically. So if you can eat lots of veggies, then you're cutting down on your calories big time and getting big voluminous foods, which is what makes you feel really full. So this is prep life, literally not even a little scrap of food left. Actually, I shouldn't say this. I always lick the plate because I can't help it. When your food is that low, you just want every single little scrap of it. Yep, that is my life right now. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little short video. This is my first video, so apologies if it's a little bit awkward and rusty, and quite short, but I thought I would just get the ball rolling. There's a lot of things that I wanted to get. I was making excuses for myself about why I couldn't start a YouTube channel. I was like, I need a proper camera, I need proper editing stuff, I need a microphone, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start. I said I was gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and I guess I can just make the videos better from here on in as I get more stuff for it. But yeah, this is my first video. She's very rough, but this is kind of just like what I do on my days off during prep. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe. I think that is what helps channels grow, and it would be really cool if you guys wanted to support my channel and I can make some more videos then. So yeah, thanks so much guys. See you.